13 years of development, $2 billion spent, a handful of industry redefining titles, and a history of nothing but perfection. So why does some guy with 160 subs think GTA 6 isn't going to be a good game? That's it, everyone is only doing YouTube for the money now with their clickbait, engagement bait, and masturbate. Sir! Please, may I at least tell you why I chose to name the video this way? No. Oh. Okay. Then get the fuck out of my video. Wait, no! The fuck did he even get here? Well, now that it got that out of the way, please let me start the video. My name is Marv, that pile of bones behind me is Bonnie, and that is some guy that works for me, I guess. He works security. And this is a video where I want to tell you why I think GTA 6 is not going to be as ambitious as some of you may think. Now hold it, because some of you believe some really dumb rumors. Some of you, okay, not all of you. Maybe there are some smart cookies among you. I like cookies. Anyway, what I'll be trying to do today is debunk some of these rumors by providing some facts and speculations to keep this video both informative and entertaining. To start, I'll be going over the 4 key points you've heard at the start of this video. Well, actually not me, but rather my assistant, Past Marv, as I have a bit of a problem on my hands, don't we, henchman Marv? And coincidentally we need to dig up a 6-foot hole in the middle of the forest, so yeah, did you grab the shovel? Did you get the shovel? Oh, good. So whilst we do that, Past Marv, you're on! Firstly, let's talk about the 13-year development time rumor. Now, 13 years would be way too much time to spend for any AAA gaming studio working on a single game without any release in between. I do actually know of a AAA title that's been in development for a crazy long time, 17 years to be exact, called Beyond Good and Evil 2, developed by Ubisoft. So I guess don't be surprised if they try to market it as a quintuple, sextuple, septuple, octuple, nonuple A game when it eventually maybe does come out. Yeah, but then again, that's Ubisoft, which is a failing video game company at the moment.
Not even the worst they've done. Take a look at this.
And then there's Rockstar, which is a fucking mogul. But this idea is what's gotten people's expectations so damn high, at least initially. After 13 years, I finally get to play GTA 6. Oh man, this game sure is fun, but wait, that rock texture is the same as the other one. Did Rockstar really only make 568 rock variants? And those expensive tires screeching noises are the same as the cheap ones, which like everyone knows is different IRL. Man, I'm disappointed. All this time and the game isn't just perfect. Well, off to complain to Twitter and Reddit. I'm not saying it's not going to be easy living up to the standards Red Dead 2 set, sure, but it seems like Alan here and many others haven't even done their research. My name is Ronald. Bro, shut up! Let me explain. In 2008, when Rockstar started working on GTA 5 right after dropping GTA 4, they had around 1,000 employees. And let's see how many people worked on GTA 5. Also 1,000. In 2015, after GTA 5's PC release, it was 2,000 people. And 1,600 of those worked on Red Dead 2, which released in 2018, and 2020 on PC when they had around 4,000 employees. It's impossible for Rockstar to have worked on GTA 6 for 13 years when they always have at least 90% of the team working on every upcoming project, so the development definitely began after Red Dead 2. And hey, I'm sure the game will without a doubt have insane details, but do you really want such level of realism that you get a secret skin cancer ending if you stand under the sun for too long? Some people thought Rockstar employs thousands of employees, tens of thousands of employees, and they could split them into...
When are you gonna start seeking employment? All you do is constantly try and fail to be funny on the internet with no success after almost 2 years. Oh shit, this is gonna hurt.
As I was saying, some people thought Rockstar may employ tens of thousands of employees, and they could just split them into 2 teams. The Red Dead Redemption 2 team and the GTA 6 team. But that would be dumb and illogical, and I can tell you 3 obvious reasons why. Here they are. Reason number 1, improvement. Developing two games with the same technology at the same time wouldn't help either game stand out much. I mean, imagine if Red Dead 2 was made with GTA 5's version of the Rage engine. All of the things that are rolling on the screen right now were only possible in Red Dead 2 because Rockstar always pushes the boundaries. They add new features, they improve on the old ones to make the games feel alive, better than the last. Just look at the technological leap from GTA 5 to RDR2 and tell me that it's not impressive. Also, my camera's flipped, so I should be doing this instead, but you get the picture. The only two games I ever saw attempting this were Assassin's Creed Rogue and Assassin's Creed Unity, with one having more bugs on launch than Asmongold's house and the other which were just Assassin's Creed Black Flag mechanics copy-pasted into a new story with different characters. But I did enjoy Rogue. So for Ubisoft, splitting the money was a terrible idea because one could have sold better if it hadn't been overshadowed by the seemingly bigger title, and the other could have used more time in the oven, which ended up hurting the profit, which coincidentally happens to be my second point. By giving people less time between releases, sure, you're making them buy your latest stuff sooner, which means more profit spikes, yes, but you're also cutting away on the potential profit you still could have made if you kept them playing a little longer. See, GTA 5 is still selling well to this day, mostly because they refuse to give it an honorable death, and people still do enjoy playing Red Dead 2. But if you'd somehow release these games at the same time, the hype would fade a lot quicker. Which is also my third point. You see, if you'd release two games, you'd get people excited for both just as much. The hype would skyrocket. But at the same time, the hype would begin to die out just the same. Then if you'd release one game, and by the point it started to die out, you could release the other game and maybe even revive the first game, but still get your players to keep playing. Guys, I literally wrote into the script, I don't know, improvise, use metaphors and shit. So I hope I got the point across, and I'm also glad that that motherfucker is still out cold, because with his dumb remarks it would...
What do you mean cold? It's like 30 degrees in this room. So what did I miss?
Oh, the Christ came back to Earth, he died, there was the apocalypse, the rebuilding of civilization, but GTA 6 is still not out yet, so all things considered, nothing much. So that's why I think the 13 years / 2 departments, 2 development teams rumors are just plain bullshit, and I'm glad that it's been debunked. Moreover, it's likely, and I think even confirmed, that GTA 6 entered the production around 2020. I do also believe that Rockstar took at least a year to write the story of Red Dead 2, and a lot of people are skeptical that GTA 6 is gonna be the first game not written by some of the OGs, including Dan Houser, the co-founder and former CEO of Rockstar Games, but we'll discuss that later in the video. And with that, let's move on to the second point / rumor of the video, which is that GTA 6 cost $2 billion to make. Okay, this is where things get a little sourceless. You see, the sum is more than likely accurate. $2 billion to make this upcoming masterpiece is insane, compared to the measly $265 million it cost to make GTA 5, or the $540 million it cost to make Red Dead 2. If you convert GTA 5's budget, dollars into seconds, seconds into minutes, into hours, you'd eventually get 8.4 years. If you do the same with GTA 6's alleged budget, you'd get 63 years. Yeah, one is the wait time between Rockstar releases, the other one is your entire fucking life. Hopefully. Keep yourself safe, buddy, at least until GTA 6 comes out. It's incredible to think what Rockstar is gonna do with 4 times the Red Dead 2 budget, when Red Dead 2 was already 4 times better than GTA 5, with twice the budget. Anyway, I do believe a large part of that sum was used to upgrade, if not remake, the Rage engine. See, think of Rockstar as a car company. Instead of solely spending money making and designing a car, they also have to design an assembly plant to create the car. If they hadn't, they couldn't build it, as the previous assembly plant may have been limiting, and releasing a car with no major differences as the previous model wouldn't get people as enthusiastic to buy the new car. Wow, I actually used a good metaphor, what the fuck? bug. And all I need to prove this claim is to take a look at Rockstar's newest patents. Here's the video that provided me with this information, and let's take a look.
What's interesting is here, realistic fluids. This system simulates fluids like sweat running down your back, blood soaking into your clothing, or rain splashing and dripping. It computes everything in 2D for speed, then maps it to 3D sources and scenes. And you can actually pull up the patent and read through how it works. It's wild. As you can see, initially it was filed in 2018, and these are all sorts of like some of the early developmental things that they were doing to actually put this into the game.
What's crazy that even in the first 10 seconds of the GTA 6 trailer 2, we can see two of these patented systems being used. Those are the dynamic body fluids as seen on Jason's sweat dripping on his back over here, and the dynamic muscle flexing as seen on Jason's tricep here. This of course wouldn't be possible with any prior technology, and as you've heard, some of these patents were filed as early as of 2018. I recommend you watch the entire video if you wanna know more about these patents in detail. Next up, let's talk about Rockstar themselves and how they redefined the video game industry with a handful of their titles. To understand Rockstar a bit more, we need to take a look at their humble beginnings as a small Scottish video game company. So a bit of a yap session incoming, of course. Rockstar Games was founded as a subsidiary for Take-Two Interactive by Dan and Sam Houser, as well as other key members who worked for said company at the time. This was their chance to be on top and see if they had what it takes to make their own successful video game studio whilst remaining under Take-Two. Spoiler alert, they indeed fucking had it.
Now, all the people in here are working on what DMA hopes will be its new blockbuster. It's a game called Grand Theft Auto. It's got to be finished by the end of June, so they're involved in some pretty hard work in here. It's all about a car chase through the streets of a fictional, probably American city. Here are some of the maps they've been working on.
The first ever game Rockstar made was GTA 1 in 1997, and to their surprise, people liked it, so they gathered a team and went developing once again, making many games I've never even heard of until making this video, but mostly a sequel, GTA 2 in 1999, and Midnight Club in 2000, which was a racing game that was very popular at the time. It was evident even way back then that Rockstar weren't afraid to try something new. See, even though Rockstar had some fans now, they were still far from the video game mogul they were set to become, but ever since then they knew exactly what they wanted, and what they wanted was to deliver a game better than the last. Improvement was their focus. Dan and Sam Houser were great leaders, knowing exactly what they wanted and how to achieve it, without a doubt helped shape the company into what we have now. They made an ambitious step forward and transformed the 1997 2D overhead view into a 3D open world setting. They were still just a small Scottish company, but they found out that mucking America for just about anything they could think of and making it into a game worked wonders. The drug wars of Miami, the gang wars in LA, and a heist gone wrong mafia revenge story. Or look, I never played GTA 3, I always thought Claude was just way too boring of a protagonist. It was all these great games that helped Rockstar earn enough money to take the next big step. A big step for Rockstar, and an even bigger step for gaming. Or maybe it was the other way around. I hope you know what I'm trying to say.
Bitch, what?
They done put together the aforementioned Rage engine in 2008, which helps create some of the best physics in gaming even to this day. Then they toned down the wackiness in favor of storytelling and an overall more immersive experience with their games like GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1, and they stuck to that formula since. By this time they were in the top 10 biggest video game companies in the world, each game bringing millions of fans and making billions of dollars. And then there was GTA 5, released in 2013, and 2014, and 2015, and 2022. Rockstar's biggest game, which needs no introduction. Simpler writing with more relaxed and positive vibe after 2 doses of depression. Following not 1, but 3 protagonists. And then we can't forget GTA Online, a fun experience that slowly got ruined by soulless updates, terribly written annoying characters, reused assets, and a constant grind that only got worse and worse. And what the fuck do you mean $1 million for a Mark I Volkswagen Golf? And what hurts the most is knowing that GTA 5 was originally supposed to have story mode DLCs, which later got scrapped so they could work on GTA Online. And by work, I mean completely ruin it. We were this close to getting something great. But if you wanna know more, I recommend checking this video, I'll leave it in the description. Nah, but GTA Online will need its own video if I wanted to express everything I feel about this game after the many hours I've wasted torturing myself playing it. And that will bring us to 2018 and the release of Red Dead 2. With each game Rockstar made, they pushed the boundaries. Many tried to follow, few tried to mimic. Of course, Rockstar had competition, but by staying true to themselves, they were always able to thrive. Although the last key point from the beginning would have us talk about Rockstar's history of nothing but perfection, but since we've already kind of done that, I'd rather use this opportunity to talk about Rockstar's biggest problem, who happens to be none other than their own publisher, Take-Two Interactive. To me, it seems like the guys over at Rockstar really enjoy doing what they do, even outside of making games. You remember the 2013 working Bravado Banshee replica built on a Dodge Viper chassis? It wasn't just a marketing stunt, it was a statement that video games were not just a way to spend the time in front of the screen anymore, it was art. Hell, Rockstar even secures some of the world's greatest bangers so they can appear on the GTA radios. Travis Scott had his very first song in GTA 5 radio Los Santos. Dr. Dre agreed to make an appearance after he's realized just how much of an impact GTA had on the music industry. And may I remind you of this legendary trio? Lastly, I just wanna say, don't move there, Martin. However, it's a very rocky road from here for Rockstar, and I believe Take-Two had some involvement in that. You see, it's no secret that a publisher and a developer may not always share the same vision, and I personally believe there might have been an argument between Take-Two and Rockstar about the creative direction of the company, and that sparked some bad blood between Dan and Take-Two, causing him to take an extended break, as stated by the source. Just the fact that there were 100-hour work weeks during the development of Red Dead 2 might have made Dan and some of the other developers resent the publishing company even more, seeing that they prioritize money over employee well-being. Leslie Benzies, another Rockstar OG, also left the company after a legal battle in 2018 and has since started his own video game company. Unsuccessfully. As a result, on 11th of May 2020, 2 years after the release of his greatest game, Dan Houser left Rockstar Games. I'm guessing due to the respect for the company and his brother, he never held a grudge, nor did he publicly state why he truly left. My guess is he didn't want to see his kingdom burn to the ground, and given how many OG members followed, we could start to speculate something was going on behind the curtains of Rockstar and Take-Two. I also found an interesting video by Strange Man on YouTube talking about a possible tease for GTA 6 as well as an explanation of what's been happening between the two companies, and I highly encourage you go and watch it. But back to the video. So while the results were only getting better and better, achieving them had become harder and harder. And it was after the release of Red Dead 2 that Take-Two's corporate greed was beginning to show its teeth. By this point, GTA Online has been around for way too long, and even though the contract has been a solid update, it's been getting stale. Whilst it was no doubt a good experience with friends who were still willing to suffer through the many annoying bullshits from this game, it was clear that the good devs and writers were already busy making GTA 6. Microtransactions, terrible writing, horrible characters, even the returning ones felt soulless.
Oh jeez, who's this?
What's up, my nick?
They were so dry for content, they deadass added a 9 to 5 to this game twice, and somehow that was still more fun than engaging in the main part of this fucking game, where getting fucked by dumbasses with single digit IQ, low level, and a flying fucking bike, or an orbital cannon, or the game itself was guaranteed, unless you chose to make a solo lobby. Oh, and then Take-Two decided to announce the remasters of their 3 OG titles, but we know how that turned out. They gave it to a third party, Grove Street Games, who shat on their legacy. By this point, Take-Two had become the exact opposite of the Houser brothers, cutting corners and taking shortcuts for profit and slowly tarnishing their reputation. So, to answer the question, does Rockstar have a history of nothing but perfection? Yes. Is that reputation taking heavy hits because of Take-Two's corporate greed? Also yes. Can they do something about it? Probably not. Moreover, Rockstar has always appreciated the fans and the community. They always picked the perfect person to do the performance capture on their games. Ned Luke and Sean Fantino are huge fans, and so are Roger Clark, Benjamin Byron Davies, and Rob Withoff and the rest of the Red Dead cast. Young Melee, yeah, he got a little screwed over but managed to make peace with Rockstar and appreciates his opportunity to play CJ. And despite popular belief, Steven Ogg does not hate Trevor. Sure, he said some things that should not have been said, but being recognized as Trevor for 13 years instead of, well, Steven Ogg, the actor, would make anyone go a little mad, especially given he's not as big of a fan of GTA 5 as Ned Luke or Solo. He does like Trevor, or at the very least, he accepts him now. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made an appearance at the NostalgiaCon Houston in 2024, or even make an ad alongside Ned Luke in 2023. He made peace with the fact that for some of you, he'll always be known as Trevor Phillips from Sandy Shores, and that's okay. And thank you, Past Mar, for taking over while me and Henchman Mar were busy in the local forest. As you can see, it got dark, so we were there pretty long, so I let Henchman Marv take the rest of the day off. But there are some quite interesting facts that we found out that you didn't get the chance to mention. So here they are. Let me grab my clipboard. First off, it seems like the story of GTA 6 got rewritten up to 3 times for being quote-unquote too dark. Some sources go as far as to 2016. I haven't done the research on that, so I don't know if that's true or not. The release date of GTA 6 is the same day of Ray Liotta's passing, likely being true. I think a lot of people know that by now, but I thought it would be interesting to include it either way. Next, the main story of GTA 6 is said to be 75 hours in length, longer than GTA 5 but shorter than Red Dead 2. There's also an Instagram post I found where it's some chapters, the chapters 1 to 5 and how long they're supposed to be. We'll see, only time will tell. Next up is Stross Zelnick said in an interview that he hasn't seen GTA 6 as he is not a gamer, but likely gave a lot of creative freedom to Rockstar Games. Okay, I can show the clip right here.
Have you played with it? Have you seen it?
Is it done? Is it ready?
Done? You don't play a lot.
Still rendering?
I'm not a gamer.
We were talking about this earlier. You don't play a lot. So
Not a lot. I don't play video games.
At all?
No, I do not. I'm not the consumer in chief.
And lastly, it is heavily implied that it was Take-Two behind the termination of many ambitious GTA 5 mods and acquisition of 5M, not Rockstar. So, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it cleared some misconceptions you may have had about GTA 6 or Rockstar themselves. Please like this video, share with your friends and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I promise I'll never allow Henchman Marv to appear in my videos again after today. I swear on my soul I'll never make an appearance again. And with all that said, enjoy some outtakes and take care. Developing 2 games with the same... What the fuck did I just turn into Mike Tyson for a second? Now I turned into Arthur Morgan. What the fuck is going on? Developing 2 games at the same time, with the same technology, at the same time. I'm fucking retarded. And all I need to...